What's up guys, and welcome to a video covering, well, one of the first mysteries of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'm going to be hopefully doing a few videos covering this. Different stuff we don't really know of in the games, stuff that hints at other things, stuff that relates to things we've seen before, stuff we just have no idea about entirely. There's not as much as there was for X and Y, but there is some reasonable amount of content for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire to analyse and look at, so you can look forward to some videos over the coming days and weeks and whatnot about the mysteries of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So, today's mystery, you guys might remember back in X and Y, in Lumiose City, there was an apartment where you go up in the lift, you come out, and then a woman, a girl, teleports in behind you, walks around you, and says, "No, you're not the one." And she doesn't really walk, actually, she floats. Basically, she's a ghost. Now, this wasn't really explained too much. It was maybe related to another instance in Lumiose City where there was a note on a sign, I do believe, and stuff like that. But basically, the ghost girl says, "No, you're not the one." So really, who, what's that? We don't know what that's about. Nothing came from it. We have no idea at all. We thought maybe it's something to do with Hooper, or maybe it's something to do with another Pokemon, but we had nothing at all in the games. We haven't seen anything. Obviously, one thing, you're not the one, so she's looking for a specific person, maybe she's looking for a specific trainer ID. We haven't heard anything about that at all, so we can assume it's really just a dead end right there. So we really don't know. And Junichi Masuda wouldn't tell anyone what it was about anyway, so I think he was very skeptic about it when he was asked. But now in Omega Ruby Sapphire, if you go into the Mount Pier, into the Mount Pier and the inside, there's a Hex Maniac in there. Pretty much exactly the same model, and obviously the Ghost is not the only time the Hex Maniac model is used in X and Y. It's used for the trainer class as well, but we have a Hex Maniac in ORAS in Mount Pyre, and if you talk to her, she'll say, "No, you're not the one." So the same exact thing as the one in X and Y, so we don't really know. It doesn't have a weird animation, it's not like floating around because she stands still, but it's too big of a coincidence. This was put in here specifically to relate those two. Is it going to come into anything? Is it going to be an event in the future or something like that? Or is it just a little Easter egg? Just to make things a bit spooky between the games. So we really don't know. Is it something specific? Or is it just, we're just going to mess with them and put this in the game and then we'll put it in the other game and it'll be funny. In terms of timeline-wise, we know that X and Y occurs sometime after ORAS because Mr. Bonding is created in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so X and Y must happen shortly after it, at least a short amount of time after it, maybe not too long, but a reasonable amount of time. Obviously this Ghost Girl comes before the X and Y one, so maybe it's a haunting that just goes around in games, or maybe it's just put in the game to just a little, I guess, Easter egg thing, just to link the games up for people to obviously speculate as I'm doing now. Or maybe it could kind of something in the future. Maybe in the last game in Generation 6, we might hear about something. Maybe if it was maybe it's the last game in the series. If it comes after X and Y, and we just find a girl, she says, "Yes, you're the one," and then something happens there. We really don't know. But that's pretty much it, because there's not much else to say for this little mystery here. It's really just a Ghost Girl and X and Y are reappearing in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. What do you guys think? Do you think she is going to appear in the last game in Generation 6 and finally sort of sort this whole thing out? Maybe she's going to actually, say you're the one, and then she's going to, maybe it's something related to Hooper, or maybe something in the storyline of that game, or maybe she just gives you a random Ghost-type Pokemon, or something like that, guys. Let me know down below what you think is going to be about this girl, whether it's going to be a different thing or whether it's just a little basic Easter egg put in the game. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. If you enjoyed this first mystery video, hit that like button, and I guess I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye, my friends.